All right, and we are back for part 2 of episode 3 of Tell Me Why, resuming right now.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
Oh boy. So let's think about this for 1 second. I don't think "that's not true" means give a full confession that she's the one that's killed Marianne or stabbed Marianne. Does she want to forget though? So a lot of what we're seeing here indicates that she feels extremely guilty about it. Would she confess to Eddie after all of these years? Would this be the thing that brings it around? It doesn't feel true to the character for me that she would honor this secret, she and Tyler, the thing that they entered into, that she would have kept it for all this time and then like, screw it. I'm still going to say that's not true.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
Tyler keeps telling me that too. So you two agree on something. But I'm just not sure I can. Maybe it's time I finally talk to somebody about it.
It's on me that you haven't already. I was raised pretty skeptical of all that, but there's no shame in getting help. Please, just do what you need to, okay? I'll support you in any way I can.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Exhausted. But not like I'm about to have a heart attack, so that's an improvement. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me, too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
Yeah, as I talked about at the end of the previous episode, I don't think they're fathers, Sam. It doesn't, there's a number of things that don't match up with it. One of the things that I don't think that I pointed out at the last episode, but thought about in the week since, is Sam had keys to the property for 10 years. He could have gone in there to find whatever it was that the mysterious man and the Gorton's fisherman slicker wanted, that Marianne had sort of like held over that person's head. He wouldn't have needed to like wait for the twins to come back and then decide to burn down the shed. It doesn't make any sense. And yes, it could be, hypothetically, that the twins' father is somebody other than the person who tried to burn down the shed and find the evidence and was threatening Marianne and all of that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Among other things, does Sam strike you as someone who has a lot of impulse control and wouldn't have... I thought she was going to say something there. Wouldn't have said something, let something slip to them. He so plainly, I think, had a thing for Marianne, and that was before we found letters to that effect in Marianne's personal things.
Good. He's here.
I can understand why... You know, what does Allison know compared to what we've picked up through both her story and Tyler's? That gets a little murky at some point in terms of, like, who knows what when you're playing two characters equally. So I can understand... Well, hold on, we're going to get something here. They really did some great environmental work in this
Damn
game.
it. All right, let's do this.
Family's family. Get it. Fuck it. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
Let's get to it. I mean...
I was hoping to, I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah. Well, all right, here she is.
So I was exiting out of, like, engine view. Did I interrupt the conversation?
So, I was over at the station, and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory. Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Where's your brother?
Back at the house, I guess.
So, what's he getting up to today?
Who knows?
All right.
All right, let me look around a little bit because she seems to be, like, screwing up the courage to have this conversation, and I get it.
God. This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going there. How's the house coming along?
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course, I mean, there's a whole lives in there. Real shame.
I want to say in the years since this game came out, it's not particularly old, but just in the years since then, I want to say it was at least a topic of conversation, if not actually done, that they called off the Alaskan crab fishing season because
Goddamn Billy Bynes.
of population problems
Rusty
with the
ass
crabs.
Junker.
Okay, that'll probably come in handy, I guess. Hey, cuz, I left you my boat a month ago, and as far as I can tell, the only work you've done on it is test how much beer you... Okay, hold on. Okay, this is much easier. How much beer you can fit on it. I paid you in advance as a favor because I know you need it, but goddammit, I need my boat. Family is family, but get it done by this weekend or I'm reporting it stolen, and I know you're tired of brown on your ass. P.S. Answer your goddamn phone. Current balance, negative $446.76. He got a personal check. Spent some money at the grocery store, some more money at the grocery store. Gaz Incorporated, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Lumber and scrap, returned check, $350. Returned check. Funds transferred, personal check for $350. Returned check. And that put him in the hole. Oh, somebody's check bounced? Somebody's check bounced. Fee for, oh my god. Somebody burned him real good, if I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, somebody paid him a check for $350. He went out and spent that money on other stuff, including groceries. And then the check bounced, and he got hit with a $25... And then two overdrafts? My god. Ooh. You're hereby summoned to appear in answer of this complaint on the following date and time. I am reading that correctly, though, right? Like, the $350 check went into his account. Funds transferred, personal check. Oh, was it his check that bounced? Did he go to, like, put money into his own account based on, like, another account? Alaskan Fishermen's Association, vote by marking an X next to your chosen candidate, John Shelby or Michael Wang. Wang or Wong, I feel like more recently I've seen W-A-N-G pronounced as Wong. I would want to ask the person, Michael, I guess, how is it pronounced?
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific, and our hold was full of the morning's catch. Started pulling in our nets when they got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles off land.
So what'd you do?
Well, we dropped anchor, and I had to dive under and cut out the net. Of course, when we finally managed to fix the damn thing and headed back in, there it was on the horizon. A nasty mother of a storm. Spent the trip back riding out the biggest damn waves I've ever seen. 30-footers, if you can believe it.
All because of a banana.
All because of a banana.
All right.
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it's time for him to haul out.
Haul out?
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been missing some tools I need, so it's taking a while.
Don't lean too heavily. That could be rotten. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was just like come up here and lean like it was any other like contemplation spot in any Dontnod game, except this beam was rotten, so Allison tumbled through and you got a game over. And then just reloaded to a moment before that. Completely ruins the whole vibe that they're going for. Just this entirely cheap instant death that happens in the middle of episode 3. I would actually really respect that. Okay, so I'm going to bring him this WD-40 or whatever it is. And maybe a book.
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Thanks.
I can't move the camera at all from here, so...
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
Oh, that's funny. We both like astronomy.
Oh, yeah. Funny.
He's not her father. I said that because she's about to have a kind of in-depth conversation with this dude about what exactly were your feelings towards my mom, and it feels like taking a moment to start to connect some bridges might make that go a little easier. I don't know.
Whoa, that's a really nice sextant.
Oh, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me. Really got me thinking about things.
Alright, let me bring him this oil or whatever it is. Lubricant. Okay, I can't interact with the engine directly. Let me talk to him. Give.
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
I could have sworn I saw like a little dot over here. So we're looking for something in a red can. I'm just going to walk along until we see something else that can be picked up. I still feel like I want to look through that bank statement. I feel like I'm missing something about... Not missing something, but was it that somebody gave Sam a check that bounced, or was it that he... like, deposited a fake check himself so that he could get some things that he needed? I kind of feel it's the second thing. Since he was being called to court. If it was somebody else, I don't know why he would be the one that has to go into court to answer for it. Well, this isn't it, because it's not in a red can, though. Maybe I have to give it to him, even though, like, I'm pretty sure that Allison can see that this is not red. Unless that's a twist. Even though I'm Allison and the world presents in color, she's colorblind. I kind of feel like that would have come up, but now I'd have to think back over all of the previous episodes. Has Allison ever referred to something by color before?
How about this?
No. No, it should be on one of those shelves back there. Don't stress yourself out. I can work them free eventually. Oh, damn it.
What happened?
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
That cupboard over there. So, was there... If we reach the end of the episode and it's like, oh, you failed to help Sam before he, you know, injured himself, I'd be kind of pissed off because I, you know, it's supposed to be in a red can. I don't see a red can. Hold on, let's go get him this. Where he bleeds out.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Heat's on the fritz. Come over here. Sit with me.
I want to look around, but he's gonna call her over, I think, repeatedly until she... Can we look around? If he starts, like, haranguing her, come on, Allison, in here, then we'll go over.
Much better.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, that one, and, there's that one.
Picture of your mama.
Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route. Vietnam, Cambodia, around those parts.
Wow. I had no idea you were so worldly.
Well, I worked on a cargo, so I didn't get much shore leave. But, you know, there's really nowhere my legs feel as steady as on the deck of a ship, steering her toward a deep blue horizon.
Be kind of lovely.
Looking sharp, First Mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, That was, long time ago.
What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance. Collecting the garbage, cleaning the hull. Ranked up to navigation after a while.
Right. Hence the sextant.
Also, I noticed you've got some save 50% off vouchers at the grocery store. That seems pretty awesome. Can I bum a couple of those off you? Setting up a new apartment.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Oh, this is our place. This charming all-wood custom-built home is tucked away in the woods south of Cannery Road, just outside beautiful downtown Delos Crossing. Open kitchen with a spacious living room overlooking a breathtaking lakeside view. They're not lying. With balcony, this idyllic 1.3-acre lot boasts lovely additions such as a barn and garage, a large dock and boathouse, surrounding trees, make for lots of privacy, easy access to Delos Creek, enjoy walking trails and a protected wildlife habitat to enjoy. It's not a lie. It's a really nice place. But nothing else to see here. Nope.
You want to take a seat?
Okay. Bro. I'm at least going to finish looking at things on the desk, because I think he's going to keep bothering us. Hero boat captain saves crew members. Sam Kansky, the 29-year-old captain of Anyakchak Rose, didn't think twice before jumping into the ice-cold, choppy waters of Mitchell Point to save members of his crew after their vessel capsized off the coast of Juneau, Alaska. That's him at 29 years old with that big bushy beard and receding hairline? I mean, it could be. It's just that looks more like him in the modern day, not necessarily when he was 29. Oh, I'm gonna take my bear back. I'm sure that Marianne gave that to him. But now it's mine. Because it's a collectible. Okay. Is there anything else for us to look at? Dad. Talked to Mom, and she said you were having some trouble. It's not much, but hopefully it's enough to put some food in the fridge. Call me, Richard.
You want to take a seat?
And it's $150 to Richard, or from Richard Kansky.
Why is there a burnt-up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah. That. Might have fallen asleep cooking dinner.
Glad you're still with us.
Okay, there's a salmon casserole. As always, I'll leave this up for a few moments if somebody wants to screenshot it and make this Samuel Kansky original. Oh, he looks like he's trying to work on a diet. If I was to guess, otherwise why would you plan it out? Well, I mean, he might be planning it out because he needs to budget rather than diet. Okay, there's the sit button. And I feel like that's it.
Come have a look.
Okay.
What's all this?
Here, I, kept a few things.
So if I was to guess, that's Marianne in the red down at the bottom right. Then that's a younger Eddie. Eddie's mom is in the blonde. And then the kids are very young. And it would have been Sam maybe taking the photograph.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
In the photograph, it could have also been Sam sitting there and his wife, because we do know that he was married. Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right. The kids love the whale mural. The other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope, hope. Hope you're hauling them in by the barrel load. Signed, Mary Ann. So this is... I couldn't swear to it one or the other, but in episode 2, there were 2 letters that came to Mary Ann, and they spelled or presented Mary Ann differently, and now we get to see how Mary Ann herself wrote it. Capital M hyphen capital A. I'm just taking a note of that because that was a point that I picked up on in the previous episode, and it felt very intentional that there was a difference in how the name was said.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, and I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Oh, it was a book?
I guess so. Must have been one of her favorites. Oh, she was so mad.
I can think of book to movie adaptations that have made me pretty mad too. Dear Sam, okay. Most bears only live to 20 or 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long out here without you, so thanks again for everything you do. Laura is a lucky woman. Okay, maybe that's Laura in the photograph then. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget, the Anyakchak Rose will always be seaworthy. It just might look a bit smaller in memory. I hope you get some time on the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend, Marianne. What a wonderful letter. Or card, whatever. Sentiment.
Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you. Look at these ones.
She looks happy.
She was.
Who took the photograph?
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
No, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Al, are you really going to go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. I think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
I'm not in the mood. Was that you, or I don't know?
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah, it got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car. Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
How?
Come on. Pull up on the rod.
Okay.
Now give it a nice pull.
Here we go.
Come on. Pull up on the rod.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
It's amazing how much I wanted that fish.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
I like Michael a lot.
So, ice fishing.
I mean, yeah. What isn't there to like about standing in the middle of a frozen lake?
All
It's
right,
like the
here we
world's
go.
incredibly, like, chill dude. This is a smaller blue bar, I notice. Oh, I really thought we'd get it in two.
Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, If it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Don't you say anything. I got this.
So I don't think we'll get any dialogue here, so I did want to note that, like, Allison had to stay in town. Allison was surrounded by people that knew her, knew that their family had been through a tragedy, maybe knew her mother in some ways a lot better and a lot differently than she did. Her desire to leave this town behind and go on to do something different with her life, I really understand.
Whoa.
And I also understand
Damn,
why Tyler's
3 out of
coming at
3.
it
Well played.
from a different perspective.
I got nothing. That was clean.
I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Well, I'm not saying A.
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Hey, you're missing the show. You okay?
This is going to be one of those moments that I really want to make into, like, the header image for the episode, but it would give away too much. It's just so beautiful. And, like, if you've ever had a moment like that with somebody, hold on real quick. If you ever had a moment like that with somebody, particularly with this, like, just perfect confluence of the temperature and the day that you've had and that perfect sunset, that perfect sunrise, whatever it might be, you never forget it. Like, it's such a powerful memory. I have those, and I would like to think that a lot of people do. So to not have made the move there, she'd regret it forever, Tyler.
So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
It's X. I mean, there's so many reasons, but
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
so I'm going to say that this head into the barn is barn, shed. I feel like we've gotten different names for this particular structure. This is going to be a good place to call it for part 2. Yeah, we'll see you in just a few minutes as the episode should roll straight forward to part 3.